Remember the Ghoulsaw? I did a whole big thing on the Ghoulsaw. Let's bring the Ghoulsaw back out. Guess who got Formid? Look how spiffy that Night Watch color scheme is. That bad boy needs a Night Watch skin. Let's put it together. Let's just do exactly everything we've just talked about, right? Reflex, yeah. Now we can add some damage on. We can actually put in a prime pressure point now, or a, you know, whatever else. Oh, corrupt charge. Let's just do that for shits and gigs. And my favorite, drifting contact. Gives us a nice combo, a little bit more status. Good looking numbers. There we go. God, I love this thing. Again, unranked. This is unranked with space for more. Oh, there she goes. Not quite yet fast as the machete, but you know what? It's unranked. She'll get there. Can't do that with the machete, can you? I know what you're saying, Faint. This is all fine and dandy. Running around in here with a chicken with your head cut off. But let's actually see it in action, right? You want to see what it looks like in our actual Steel Path application here, huh? I understand. What was I going to throw on? And again, we don't really need to worry about attack speed because we're not using the attacks. We're just using our heavy attack. But it gives us a little more damage, and that's going to get put into the slash proc. Alright, got our Ghoulsaw all set up, ready to go. Don't need anything else. Let's try one of these. Now, I'm going to give you a big, fat asterisk. Let's get this list here, alright? 2 Bombards, 6 Butchers, 2 Heavy Gunners, 6 Lancers, 4 Scorpions. When the fuck have you ever seen 2 Bombards in one place? Take them off. Alright? Same with the Orc and Battle Group. Take them off. Alright? They're a huge fucking pain in the ass because those rockets, they're going to be shooting them the entire time. They move really fucking slow. They're very small and hard to see. And if you're doing some practice with blocking, you're not going to be able to fucking, like, you're going to get killed because they're going to explode behind you. Or they're going to apply a fucking blast proc. You know? But this is working just fine here. Alright. Also, they give you an insane amount of Butchers and Scorpions, so you're going to have to kind of fiddle through them. But it gives us a wonderful situation where we've got fucking enemies every which way. What do we do here? There's lots of nice, but again, this is where we, Relentless Combination would have been fantastic to keep on. But that parry angle is also very nice. Whoops. We were doing pretty good for having no health and being up against 18 Steel Path enemies. Now, one thing we haven't really discussed, kind of a nice thing about these finishers, they give you invul frames. So that's really good when you've got a situation like this where you're kind of surrounded and you need to get rid of some people. But I'm going to ask you, while I'm doing this, just guarding my Scorpions here, look at what we're not seeing. There's something missing. Someone is absent here that's kind of important. And I'm wondering if you see what it was. It was the slash proc. Not every finisher applies the same procs as a heavy attack. That's a very big and important thing. Because you're going to have to find a different place to apply your slash procs from. And see, because of that, this is far less useful. Far less useful, because we're still dealing with level 140 enemies. And we're not putting slash procs on. We're not putting bleed on them. So you're going to need to have that source from somewhere. You don't have to have it on the finisher, mind you, but you do have to have it somewhere. Now I want you to look out here, as we're just kind of sitting here, blocking everything coming in, building up that counter where we would be if it wasn't at max. What's happening to all the enemies? Gotta wake her up. I think she fell asleep. Do you see what's going on? There's one. Maybe we can get another one here. This parry angle is insane. There's another one. There's 2, 3. Who else gets one? 4. We can apply these combo counters, or these openers, from any direction. This is reflection. Now, it is a double-edged sword. This is very good for if in this kind of situation you're running around, you've got literally everyone on the map shooting at you, and you're just trying to stay alive. This is going to help you do that. It's going to stop people from shooting, and especially what's really nice, it's doing it without using any of your energy up, you know? So we can do this. Oh, I'm sorry, there was our mercy kill. Beautiful, look at that. You see how fast that was? That was a single melee hit, or a single heavy attack. And we've already got our counter back up again. That fast. That one's kind of bum, but you gotta, like, the Ghoulsaw is really an acquired taste. You gotta make sure you stand in the right spot. Nice thing is you can cancel out of anything with that mercy kill. It's insanely cheap. Not just the amount of damage it does. And I don't even think we need to worry about these guys. Yeah, he's toast. Ah, we died together. That was a nice example of reflection doing something good. You saw both those guys were stunned in the back, and we were revving up on this bad boy here. Also, as far as critical hits, we haven't really talked about crits because they don't matter as much as you think they would. But I believe we get guaranteed crits or higher crit rate at least on staggered enemies. Oh yes, we do. Look at that. Than ones that aren't staggered. Can we get a twofer? Nah. And the last Mohican. Wish there's a way to extend that out. So yeah, that's just one of the many chances you could have at being an idiot with solely the Ghoulsaw.